The photograph is rectangular, album in silver, mounted on a fading cardstock, once ivory, now the color of bone. It measures 4 by 5 inches, small enough to be overlooked, large enough to disturb. At first glance, it appears ordinary. A seated man, middle-aged, well-dressed, Victorian posture, back straight, hands folded, eyes forward. The label beneath the image reads, in careful copperplate script, Dr. Edwin Alcott, Boston, March 1846. But something is wrong. It is not the expression, not the lighting, not even the stiffness common to early portraiture. The unsettling detail reveals itself only after prolonged observation. Dr. Alcott's eyes are open, yet they are not focusing. They reflect nothing. No window, no lamp, no studio glare. Just a flat, depthless surface. As if the pupils were no longer receiving light. As if the photograph were taken of a body, not a man. And yet, the exposure log states otherwise. Time of sitting, 14 minutes. Subject movement, minimal. Subject compliance, complete. This portrait, according to all surviving records, was developed after Dr. Edwin Alcott had already taken his own life. To understand why this matters, we must return to the year 1846. Boston was a city of iron restraint. Coal smoke hung low in the streets. Horse waste mixed with seawater and rot. Hospitals smelled of ether, carbolic acid, and damp wool. Medicine was advancing, but it was still brutal. Anesthesia had only just been demonstrated publicly. Infection was poorly understood. Death was frequent and often unexplained. Photography, too, was in its infancy. The daguerreotype process demanded stillness, patience, light. Long exposures captured time not as motion, but as compression. Families feared photographs. Some believed they trapped vitality. Others feared they recorded more than appearances. The era was anxious, scientific, yet deeply afraid of what science might uncover. It was in this atmosphere that Dr. Edwin Alcott practiced medicine. Dr. Alcott was, by all accounts, unremarkable. Born in 1803, Harvard-educated, specialized in neurological disturbances, melancholia, catalepsy, prolonged trance states. He was methodical, soft-spoken, meticulously documented every case. Colleagues described him as calm, almost detached. Yet his private notebooks tell a different story. He was obsessed with thresholds, the moment between consciousness and absence, between perception and void. He wrote often about residual awareness, the possibility that identity might persist after biological cessation, not spiritually, but neurologically. The first recorded anomaly occurred in February of 1846. A patient, male, age 32, declared deceased after a seizure, pulse absent, respiration ceased. Time of death documented. Yet Dr. Alcott delayed burial. He insisted on observation, witnessed by Dr. Samuel Harrow and Father Lucian Moore. At 3 hours post-mortem, the body's pupils dilated. At 4 hours, muscle tone shifted. No heartbeat returned, no breath, yet electrical response was noted. This was inexplicable. Over the following weeks, Dr. Alcott documented 7 similar cases, all terminal, all clinically deceased, all displaying post-mortem neurological activity. Pulse readings fluctuated, not measurable, but detectable through vibration. One patient blinked, Another mouthed words without sound. Witnesses signed affidavits under oath. Medical records were sealed. Dr. Alcott began to isolate himself. He stopped attending lectures, stopped publishing. He purchased photographic equipment. A dark room was installed in his home. On March 9, 1846, Dr. Alcott was found deceased. Cause: self-inflicted wound. Time of death: estimated at dawn. That same evening, a photographic plate was developed, prepared the night before. The image revealed Dr. Alcott, seated, composed, eyes open. The exposure time was 14 minutes. The doctor had been dead for at least 12 hours. This was meticulously documented. The house was sealed, the equipment confiscated, the image classified. Within a year, the building burned. No investigation followed. The witnesses recanted or disappeared. Only the photograph survived. In 2011, a private paper circulated among neurophysicists. It proposed a theory of delayed identity collapse, that consciousness may lag behind biology, not as a soul, but as residual pattern. If so, what did Dr. Alcott capture? A man, or the final echo of one? If identity can be recorded after death, then when does a life truly end? And are we certain that we have already left the photograph behind? If this story unsettled you, subscribe, because some records were never meant to fade.